Layla, where's our $1,500? Haven't you sent it yet? I just checked our bank account and we haven't received anything. If you haven't sent my money yet, then can you hurry up already?
Geez, Mom, do you have to phrase it like that? You're being a bit rude, don't you think? Considering your position, it wouldn't kill you to be a little more humble, would it?
Excuse me? You're the one who should be being humble. And don't tell me how to speak to my own daughter. Who do you think you are exactly? It seems like you've completely forgotten your debt to us.
Wait a minute. My debt to you? Where is this coming from?
For raising an ungrateful child like you out of the goodness and kindness of our hearts. You're the one who should be thanking us. And don't question what I say.
You know it's not like that. Of course I appreciate you guys and everything. I still remember you raised me, but I've been sending you money for over 10 years now. I've transferred a total of 180 grand over the years. That's way more money than you spent to raise me. So sorry if I seem ungrateful. But if anyone, you're the one in debt to me.
Idiot. It's not about the money. I fed you, I clothed you, I made sure you were educated for 18 whole years. Do you have any idea what kind of toll that takes? And anyway, not that you'd know anything about raising a child, but let me educate you. The cost of bringing up a single child is a minimum of $200,000. So financially, I'm still in the clear.
You're including college tuition and extra stuff in that, right? You know, I never went to college. I got a job straight out of high school. Your numbers are way off.
Exactly. Aren't you ashamed of yourself getting a job straight after graduating high school? How many times did I tell you to go to university? But you never listened to me. And that's exactly why your life has turned out this way. Turns out Mom knew what she was talking about after all, huh?
What are you saying? Don't you think it's admirable of me to be where I am today? In a position where I can pay my own expenses and send you $1.5 grand every month for over 10 years. I only have a high school education. I think I'm doing pretty well for myself, actually. And don't try to change the subject. My point is that I've already repaid you. More than what you spent to bring me up. And you're still acting like you're entitled to more money.
I told you, it's not just about the money. Good grief. Is that all you young people ever think about? I'm disappointed. What's going to become of our country with your generation in charge, I wonder? I don't even want to think about it.
Every time you demand money from me, you say the same thing. It's the debt you owe me for raising an ungrateful child like you, and you don't appreciate me for raising you, etc. Of course I appreciate you, and I've supported you for 10 years. Haven't I? But now I'm married and have a family to take care of too. It's becoming a huge financial strain on me to keep sending you money every single month.
You keep bringing that up. That you have a child and all. I've heard it before. And don't get me wrong. I understand you want to prioritize your son, but don't forget that child wouldn't even exist if I hadn't given birth to you in the first place.
What's that supposed to mean? If you're using that logic, then shouldn't I be sending money to Grandma? You know, if she hadn't given birth to you, then I wouldn't exist. Or maybe you're saying I should have sent money to my great-grandmother before she passed away.
For God's sake, Layla, don't be so unreasonable. You're talking nonsense.
I'm just using your logic. You started it. Oh, forget it. I'm not sending you any more money. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. No more allowance from me.
So immature. You may look like an adult these days, but you're still a little brat, Layla. I'm so disappointed. Who raised you to be this way?
You did, Mom. And anyway, what about Anna? She's still living at home with you guys, right? If anyone should be giving you money, it's her.
What are you talking about, Layla? Your sister graduated with top grades from one of the best universities in the state, and she works at a world-famous company. Anna is working 100 times harder than you ever have. I couldn't possibly ask her for money.
World-famous company, top grades. Give me a break, Mom. What does that have to do with anything? At least I'm working hard enough to send you over $1,000 every month for the past 10 years. Don't you think I'm doing my best too?
Don't act jealous. You're too old for that kind of behavior. And besides, it's not like you could ever be a better child than Anna.
I'm not talking about who's better than who. Listen to me. Oh, you know what? Just forget it. You won't listen to anything I say anyway. What's the point?
Exactly. I'm getting exhausted too. Trying to have a conversation on your level.
Fine. Whatever. but I'm not sending you any more money, and that's final. Figure something out for yourself, because you're on your own.
Hey sis, what's up?
Oh, hi, Anna. Nothing much. I haven't heard from you in a while. Is everything okay?
Well, I have a little request, that's all. Could you be an angel and send me like 6 months worth of allowance in one go? I need $9,000. Actually, make that 10.
You want 10 grand? All of a sudden? What's this about? Didn't you hear from Mom? I'm not sending any of you money anymore. I need to prioritize my son.
What? Are you serious? No one told me that. Come on, I'm in a tight spot here. You can't just suddenly stop paying. Just send it, will you, okay?
What's your attitude, Anna? I don't have to send you anything. And anyway, I've already made my mind up about this. You can ask Mom about it. She said she didn't need my pocket change.
No way! Talk about bad timing.
Seems like she doesn't know how to budget, huh?
You've got to be kidding me. Why did you have to go and say something like that all of the times?
What do you mean by that? Are you in trouble?
Just send it ASAP, okay? I need $10,000 right now. You don't have to say anything to my mom. Just send it to my bank account directly.
No way! I need to take care of my son, and I'm at my financial limit. Could you think about my circumstances for once?
I'll have plenty of time for that later. Just make sure you send me the $10,000 for now.
What for? You better have a good reason. Why do you need that much anyway?
I do have a good reason, okay? The truth is, I have some debts. I've been trying to avoid paying them for as long as possible, but I'm at my limit. This collector company is on my case, and they told me I need to prove to them right now that I can pay. I borrowed $100,000 from them. See?
You must be joking. Don't you work at a Fortune 500 company? How'd you end up with debt?
Oh, that job. I got fired from that ages ago.
My head is spinning. So you got fired? So what are you doing nowadays? Where do you work now?
Actually, I don't have a job.
You're unemployed? Aren't you out looking for something?
Nah, not really. I've just been going to the casino with my boyfriend pretty much. I spent all the money I had there on the slot machines.
Oh, Jesus. You've turned out like Dad, haven't you? All right, tell me honestly, how much debt are you in?
$120,000 in total. It's a bit much, isn't it?
I can't believe it. How did things come to this? I'm guessing Mom and Dad don't know anything about this debt.
Of course not. I'd be in so much trouble if they found out. Can you imagine? I figured since you're loaded enough to send us an allowance every month, I could work something out. But if you're not going to help me out here, I'm done for.
How are you planning to pay back 120 grand when you don't even have a job?
I started playing this online casino recently. It's been going pretty well for a while, so I think I could manage to pay back everything if I keep it up. So in the meantime, can you help to get these agents off my back and just send me the $10,000?
And what if I don't?
They'll kill me if I can't pay. I'm serious, sis. We're talking about some really shady guys here. They'll probably put concrete boots on me and throw me into the ocean where the crabs will eat me.
I don't think crabs eat humans, Anna. At this rate, there's no way I can just hand over 10 grand. You'll have to fend for yourself.
What? You're just going to abandon me like that? No way! And you call yourself my sister? Why won't you protect me?
Haven't I done more than enough for you already? I'm at my limit. I've been sending you guys money for years, and you just spend it all gambling with your boyfriend. You could have used that money to support yourself while you look for another job or something. No matter how you look at it, this is a self-made problem of yours. Sorry, but you reap what you sow.
Fine. Yeah, I admit it. I was stupid and irresponsible, and now I'm paying for my mistakes. I understand that. I'll never do it again. So just help me out this one time. Please. You are my big sister.
You'll have to talk to Mom and Dad about it. Don't hide the truth from them anymore.
Are you crazy? They'll never forgive me if I tell the truth. I'll probably get kicked out of the house or something.
What about that boyfriend of yours then? Have you asked him?
As if he's going to do anything to help me out. He's into gambling even more than I am, so he's got no money either. And he's not the kind of guy I can rely on in a tight spot. I mean, you can probably guess what he's like from everything I mentioned before, right? I can ask him for help. No way!
Well, I had an inkling that might be the case. What are you even doing? Fooling around with a guy like that? Are you trying to make Mom and Dad angry?
Honestly, my boyfriend's dad is even worse than mine. His dad makes mine look like pocket change. Honestly, it's practically wearing clothes and walking around. He's been dodging the loan sharks coming after him for years.
Oh my gosh, Anna. I don't think I should even get involved in this situation. Sorry, but you really have to figure something out on your own. I can't help you.
No way! Don't you care what happens to me? What am I supposed to do?
Good luck.
Hey, Layla. Do you have a minute?
What's up?
I'm sorry about everything I said earlier. I was wrong.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
As much as I hate to ask, could you continue sending the monthly allowance after all?
Forget it, Mom. I told you I'm not going to help you out anymore.
I understand why you feel that way. I really do. You've got your own family to take care of now. I'm sure you feel like we've been a burden to you all this time.
Well, looks like your attitude has done a 180. What brought this on?
I heard about Anna, about how she's actually been unemployed all this time.
I see. So you realize what position you're in if I don't help you. Is that it?
Anna told me she's been saving money for the family all this time. So I thought that if we lost your support, it wouldn't make a difference. But now I know the truth. I realize we're between a rock and a hard place. Anna and I are both jobless. And your father is as well. You know what he's like.
And I'm guessing you had a bit of a shock hearing about the 120 grand debt of hers. Unbelievable, right?
Wait, debt? What debt?
You mean she didn't tell you? I thought Anna told you the truth. She said she got addicted to gambling and racked up a debt of 120,000. You don't know?
I haven't heard anything about that. All she said was that she was actually unemployed this whole time and didn't have any money saved. $120,000? Are you sure?
She told me earlier today. Ask her yourself. She's badly in debt and has collectors agency coming after her demanding payments. Apparently, they told her she needed to prove that she could pay and that she needed 10 grand right now. Or something bad was going to happen. She messaged me begging for help just this afternoon.
What? That can't be true. My precious youngest daughter is in debt? How is that possible?
Like I said, she is addicted to gambling just like Dad. I guess she must have had some crazy losing streak to end up in that much debt, huh? She's just like Dad in that way too, I guess.
Layla, you understand how bad our situation is, don't you? We're in serious trouble, as you can see. So please, I'm begging you. You'll resume the monthly allowance, won't you?
I already told you, Mom. You're on your own. You're going to have to deal with it yourself somehow. You can't just rely on me forever.
Layla, let's not be hasty here. At least negotiate with me a little. How about you just keep sending money for one more year? We'll figure something out and get back to normal during that time. For sure. What are you going to do about Anna's debt? You think you can pay all that back in a year? Oh, forget Anna. I'll disown her and throw her out on the street for stupidity. I know you were always jealous of her, weren't you, Layla? We didn't dote on you that much. After she was born, she became the center of attention. And you resented her, but it doesn't have to be that way anymore.
So what you're saying is if I agree to send you the money, I'll be the center of attention again? Not her?
You really are the worst mother ever. You're just going to abandon your favorite daughter, who you've doted on all this time, the second you realize she hasn't got any money? Shame on you. Good luck on your own. You'll need it.
Hold on, Layla. I'm begging you. I'm coming to you as humbly as I possibly can. You can't just abandon us, Layla.
Sis, please, you've got to help me out.
one after the other. What is it now, Anna?
My boyfriend came over. He says I have to give him money for gambling. I told him about you sending us an allowance. And now he thinks that you're like crazy rich or something that you should pay for him.
Not my problem. Just how much money do you think I have anyway?
Please, Sky, he's threatening me.
Then call the police or something. I don't know.
I can't call the cops. I'll get in trouble. The truth is, my boyfriend and I have done some not so legal stuff over the years.
Huh? What do you mean by not so legal?
Oh, you know, illegal casinos selling a bit of this and that, fighting, ring staging stuff. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, I think I've had enough anyway. Good Lord.
Anyway, can you please just help me out with my boyfriend? Tell him about your hunger. Not sending us money anymore so we don't have anything to give him.
For God's sake, Anna, it's the middle of the night. What's the matter with you?
Come on, you have to do something. Don't be so cold. Please, he is messing up the garden. I'm worried he's going to break down the door or something. Wait, the police are here. What's going on? Did you call them?
Nope, I have nothing to do with it. I'm sure someone in the neighborhood must have called because of all the disturbance. Seriously, you're gonna have to deal with the situation on your own. This really isn't something I can help with. You made your bed, lie in it.
No, you can't do this. What if I get arrested? That's on your conscience.
Don't try and blame this on me, Anna.
Layla, I need to talk to you. Your father's taking all the money in the house and driving off with the car.
What? That's unbelievable. How has all of this gone down in the span of a couple of days?
Anna and that boyfriend of hers have both been arrested, and now there's not a single cent left in the house. What should I do?
Jeez, I know I said you guys would have to figure things out on your own, but this has turned into a real catastrophe. Well, it's been a wild ride, at the very least. Thanks for the entertainment.
You call the destruction of your family entertainment? Layla, how could you?
Well, it is entertaining. A disaster, sure. But you have to see the funny side of it.
Well, I guess I should have expected you to laugh at us. I may have gone overboard in what I said to you the other day, so I guess it's only natural. I won't tell you how to behave.
That's great, Mom. Follow that instinct. Anyway, I've decided I'm going to disown the whole lot of you.
Huh? Wait a minute. What? Disown us?
Thanks for providing me with a few laughs over the past couple of days. I have enjoyed it in a way, but still. Do you remember what you said to me when we talked the other day? I'm sure you know it's not kind of a thing you can easily be forgiven for, don't you?
I know.
You understand that your behavior was unacceptable, right?
I understand that. I'm sorry, Layla.
Well, I'm glad you apologized. But it's too little too late to have any effect. I've already made my decision. I have a child to provide for now, and a family that's actually worth protecting. From now on, I'm going to live for them. If you really do feel sorry, you should understand my feelings.
I do. I completely understand. But isn't there anything I can do to be forgiven? There must be some way I can make this up to you.
Let's see. How about you send me $1,500 right now? As you know, raising a family costs a ton of money, so it really helps out if you contribute.
Are you crazy? In this situation, I won't even be able to pay rent this month, and I don't have a car or anything.
Oh, is that right? But you said it yourself, didn't you? A measly $1,500 is just pocket change. After that, my mum couldn't cover the rent, leading to the house being repossessed. Accumulating collection fees and other expenses transformed into debt, which only worsened when she tried to secure a new place. To my knowledge, she now resides in government housing, alone, in a less affluent neighborhood. Dad squandered the money he took when he left the house on another gambling spree in Atlantic City. Eventually, his car ran out of gas, and it served as his makeshift shelter. Anna and her boyfriend faced arrest for disturbing the peace, and she was charged with illegal gambling. Meanwhile, Her boyfriend was incarcerated for various crimes. Anna received a suspended sentence, but is currently evading the debt collecting agency, living a low life. I must confess that when I decided to halt the monthly allowance for the family, I never anticipated things spiraling to this extent. Nonetheless, it is what it is, I suppose.